What is up, phone dogs? Bo HD here, and during the month of January 2019, we have had the pleasure of testing out a bunch of different products that you will absolutely love. We have several really enjoyable audio products as well as some neat accessories and smart home products. Sit back, relax, and feast your eyes on some of our favorite tech from the month. Keep in mind that we have placed links in the description to every product mentioned in this video. Also, we have a giveaway at the end of the video, so be sure to stay tuned for that. First, we have one of the best all-around sub $100 Bluetooth speakers money can buy for around $60. The Trivet XBoom Bluetooth speaker has an impressive array of features. You get this cylinder shape that offers 360-degree audio, so you don't really have to worry too much about where you place it. You can place it right next to a pool and not worry about it getting wet, as it's rated to withstand being submerged in up to 3 feet of water for 30 minutes. You have these nice big volume and function buttons that look aesthetically pleasing, pretty modern. Sound quality is actually surprisingly good, offering solid mids, strong lows, and mediocre highs. Expect a lot more bass than crystal clear vocals. There's actually a special mode that will bump up the bass and kick on the full power of the dual passive radiators. So if you really care for bass, you should like this speaker. There is a pretty large 5200 milliamp hour battery inside that has lasted me several hours of continuous playback. You will get less battery life with the bass mode enabled, however. The Trivet XBoom speaker, I think, would be a great speaker, especially if you really like bass and you value waterproofing. Now, Fitbit sent us a couple of their newest wearables to check out over the past few months, and I have thoroughly enjoyed using them to track my workouts, listen to some music, and, view the time. The Versa is the company's Apple Watch competitor, as it features a big square display touchscreen, a number of different bands to choose from, a ton of sensors like a heart rate monitor, NFC, and altimeter. What I really like about Fitbit is that they focus on exercise and have been actually producing fitness trackers longer than Apple. I also love the battery life, which is days rather than hours long. The Versa, for example, it should last you around 4 days straight. That's right, 4 days straight, allowing you to track your days and nights of exercise. I've actually been sleeping with this watch to track my sleep, something I can't do with my Apple Watch because it'll run out of juice. Just putting that shady comment out there. Now, the Fitbit Charge 3, it looks a lot more like a traditional fitness tracker, especially one from Fitbit, as it's smaller, and it doesn't try to be more than it's not. You have a thin rectangular display that will show you your exercises, your calories burned, steps taken, breathing exercises, and so on. It's also $50 cheaper than the Versa, coming in at around $150. Both of these watches, they work with Android and iOS devices, so they should work on your smartphone. Marshall recently unveiled their new Acton 2 wireless multi-room smart speaker that looks absolutely stunning. I've tested a few different Marshall speakers in the past, and what's really neat about their products is that they are very classic and retro in appearance. You don't get a lot of funky shapes or overly simplistic buttons. Instead, you get boxy hardware with knobs, notches, and ports. As you can see here on the top of the Acton 2 is a volume knob, a bass knob, and a treble knob. You can change the source from auxiliary to Bluetooth 5.0. I just love these aesthetics and the subtle gold accenting. Sound quality is pretty darn good too. The Acton features one 30-watt amplifier for the woofer and two 15-watt amplifiers for the tweeters. You can crank the bass manually to your liking. I've been using the speaker predominantly via Bluetooth, and I haven't noticed any connectivity issues when leaving the room. I can go several rooms down my house, and it'll still be playing my music nice and strong. It does cost considerably more than the Trivet speaker we mentioned earlier, coming in at around $250, but you get a speaker with a very sophisticated look and sound. The last audio product we have to share with you pairs beautifully with the Marshall speaker, in my opinion. These are the Meze 99 Classics in silver that scream quality. They feature real walnut wood ear cups that apparently take up to 8 hours just to shape. There are some cast zinc alloy fasteners and a manganese spring steel headband, and artificial leather for you vegans out there. You won't see any plastic here at all, and what's neat is that all these parts are serviceable, so they can be replaced if needed. You get a hard case for protection while traveling, a 3-foot Kevlar cable with mic and remote, a couple adapters, one of which is for an airplane, and a cable pouch. What about the sound? Well, that's tougher to visualize, but I can say that they are warm and rich. The bass is thumpy and doesn't give me a headache after long hours of listening like some other more synthetic headphones. As with most headphones, especially the higher end ones, I'd recommend using an amp to bring out each instrument for more of a full-bodied sound. If we're talking strictly about sound quality, these sound great for the price. While I personally really love the looks of these cans, I feel like they're not for everyone just because of how much they radiate a sense of wealth. If you're trying to be stealthy, walking down the street or whatever, casual, subdued, you'll probably want to look elsewhere. But hey, maybe these fit your style just perfectly. Maybe you just care about sound quality and don't care about looks. The Meze 99 Classics are worth checking out, especially in silver. They retail for about $300. So I've been using the 3rd generation August Smart Lock every day for the past 3 months or so, and I absolutely love it. The Smart Lock, it fits on your existing lock and actually sits behind the door, so nobody will know that you have a Smart Lock because on the outside it looks just like a regular lock. I always tell people that because a lot of people worry about people potentially hacking their lock and getting into their home. I just think there are way more things to worry about than that. The lock works over Bluetooth, so as long as I'm within like 30 feet or so, I can just tap on the icon and lock or unlock my door. You have the option to automatically lock the door after a set amount of time, as well as automatically unlock the door when you pull into your driveway. If you have roommates or family members living with you, this is great as you can give them access to the app for as long or as little as you'd like, so you don't have to give them a physical key, or you don't have to even hide a physical key if you don't want to. The battery life is strong. I've only replaced the 4 AA batteries once in my testing, and I've only experienced minor bugs. For around $130, I think every homeowner should have one of these on their front door. Last but not least is the Turtle Beach Elite Atlas over-the-ear gaming headset, which we'll be giving away. In fact, we won't be giving away just one, we'll be giving away a total of 3 headsets. All you have to do is click on the link in the description to Gleam, and it'll tell you what you have to do to enter. Turtle Beach was nice enough to send these units out to give away to you, so thank you, Turtle Beach, for being awesome. I've been using this headset to mostly play Red Dead Redemption 2, and it has definitely made the experience so much more immersive. You have these super comfortable leather memory foam earmuffs, and there's a 3.5mm headphone jack to connect to your controller or your PC. We even have a unidirectional microphone for talking with your friends or your foes. For $100, I think this is a great gaming headset for the price. Hopefully, you'll be one of the lucky ones to win one. With that last one, guys, those were our favorite tech products we had the pleasure of testing during the month of January 2019. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're brand new, and let us know which product is your favorite in a comment down below. As always, I'm BoHD from PhoneDog.com. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you right back here in the next one. See ya.